The White Serpent and the Fairy of the Moonlit Forest. Deep within the enchanted moonlit forest, where silver mist curled around, ancient trees and the air shimmered with unseen magic, there lived a great white serpent named Orovan. He was no ordinary snake. He was as long as a river and as thick as an oak tree, his scales gleaming like polished pearl under the moonlight. But Orovan carried a terrible curse once. He had been a noble guardian of the forest, a warrior prince who had defied a wicked sorceress. In her wrath, she transformed him into a serpent, bound to guard the sacred spring of eternity for 1,000 years. For centuries, Orovan coiled around the sacred spring, watching over its waters, which granted eternal youth to those who dared to drink from it. He had long given up hope of breaking the curse, believing that no one would dare to approach him without fear. That was until she came. Chapter 2. The Fairy's Arrival. One fateful night, under the glow of a silver moon, a beautiful fairy named Lyara arrived in the moonlit forest. She was unlike any other creature Orovan had ever seen. Her wings shimmered like the dawn, and her golden hair cascaded down like threads of sunlight. She carried a soft glow wherever she went, and the flowers bloomed in her footsteps. Lyara was on a quest to find the legendary Spring of Eternity and use its magic to save her dying kingdom. Her homeland, the Hidden Vale, had fallen into ruin, and the only way to heal it was with the water of the sacred spring. But she had heard of the terrible guardian that protected it, the monstrous white serpent, who let no one pass. Yet, when Lyara came upon the spring, she did not see a monster. She saw sadness in the great serpent's silver eyes. Instead of fear, she felt pity. She approached slowly, her soft voice carrying through the air like a song. "O great guardian of the spring, I seek your help. My kingdom is withering, and only the waters you protect can save it. Will you grant me passage?" Orovan expected fear. He expected pleading, but he did not expect kindness. "You know what I am," he rumbled. "A cursed creature, a beast. You do not fear me?" Lyara smiled gently. "I do not see a beast. I see a soul trapped in suffering." For the first time in centuries, Orovan felt something stir within him hope. Chapter 3. The Trial of Trust. But the curse was not so easily broken. To test Lyra's sincerity, the magic of the spring demanded a trial. If she truly wished to take its waters, she would have to prove her heart's purity. A storm began to gather over the moonlit forest, and from the shadows, creatures of darkness arose, phantoms of greed and corruption, sent by the sorceress's lingering curse. They whispered to Lyara, offering power, riches, even the rule of the world if she abandoned her quest. But Lyara did not waver. "I seek only to heal my people," she declared, her wings glowing brighter. No power or riches could replace their smiles. Her words shattered the illusions, and the phantoms dissolved into nothingness. Orovan watched in awe. No one had ever resisted the greed the curse conjured. The spring's waters shimmered, and the air hummed with magic. The first part of the curse had been broken. Chapter 4. The Serpent's Transformation. The magic of the spring now turned to Orovan. Lyara watched in wonder as the serpent's massive form began to glow. His great body trembled, and the white scales melted into pure light. When the glow faded, standing before her was not a snake, but a tall, noble man with silver hair and piercing blue eyes. Orovan was free. "I have waited centuries for this moment," he said, his voice full of awe. "And it is you who has granted it to me." Lyara smiled. No heart is truly lost if kindness reaches it. With a grateful heart, Orovan knelt by the sacred spring and filled a crystal vial with its water. He handed it to Lyara, placing his hands over hers. "Take this. Save your people. Chapter 5. A New Beginning. Lyara returned to the hidden vale, and with the water from the sacred spring, she restored her kingdom. Flowers bloomed again, rivers flowed with life, and laughter filled the air once more. But she was not alone. Orovan, now freed from his curse, stood by her side. Together they ruled as protectors of the hidden vale, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. Some say they fell in love, and the fairy queen and the serpent prince became legends told for generations. Others say they became the eternal guardians of the moonlit forest, ensuring that no darkness would ever taint its beauty again. And so, under the moon's silver glow, the tale of the white serpent and the beautiful fairy lived on, whispered by the wind and sung by the stars. The end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you.